There we go.
When you worry, call me. I make you happy. Down the way.
Okay, guys, here we go. Let's see. Let's stop the share here for a second. Welcome. Welcome tonight to our product Palooza. Sometimes we have technical difficulties in the beginning, and that's okay because we can work right through them, because what we're going to share with you tonight is some really fun product information. And I've got a bunch of my amazing friends who are going to share with me with this information. So my name is Nadine Sorayas. I am broadcasting from the Hope Dealers Worldwide office, and this is a nonprofit that supports those in the community with wellness. And so in celebration of wellness tonight, we are going to share nutrition and wellness. Last week it was hair and wellness. This week it is nutrition and wellness. So I have some amazing experts on there with us tonight. So the first thing, I want to hop right into it here. Let's see. There we go. The first thing we want to share with you tonight is 4 major health problems that people always seem to go and see their doctor for. And it seems like people always have issues with energy. People have issues with sleep. People have issues with trauma, and people have issues with weight. Man, did you ever have a shirt like that where the buttons were about to pop and then you stick the safety pin in? I don't know if you have, but I've had to do that before. So I totally get that one. So guys, what we have that we help people in the community here is our Life by Secret program. See, there's a practitioner, his name is Dr. Howard Cohn, and he's been in practice for over 30 years now. And he developed the coolest system in the world that we're gonna get to share some of the products with you and how they work. But first, let me tell you, there's only 2 reasons that he developed these products after carefully developed after many, many years. And the 2 reasons is, number 1 is to help strengthen the host, which is your body. And the second reason is to help strengthen the host and to help alkalinize your body. And why do we want to alkalinize our body? That's a mouthful to say alkalinize.
Right.
If you even know how to say alkalinize, put it in the chat box or in the what do you call it? The Facebook feed right there. And if you are on the Hope Dealers Worldwide page, if you look right below, there's a share button, and you can share this over to your own personal page and start your own watch party if you'd like. So if you can even spell alkalinize, go for it. Put it in the comment box. So awesome. Why does a person want to alkalinize their body? Well, they want to alkalinize their body because disease occurs in an acidic environment. So if we could strengthen the host and alkalinize our body, we will have more vitality and a healthier lifestyle. So, you know, people think all the time that health, you know, is just means that they don't have any symptoms showing up in their life. And that couldn't be farther from the truth. You know, that's not health at all. That's just being asymptomatic. You know, health is thriving and having all parts of your body functioning the way that it was designed to function without interference. So health is dependent upon us feeding our bodies the right things and detoxifying it from the wrong things that we end up putting in our bodies all the time. And you know, we all do it. So Dr. Cohn has developed products that are all vegan, organic and plant-based, dairy and soy-free, sugar-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, and kosher certified. So with that being said, these are the specific targeted supplements that we use to help strengthen the host and alkalinize the body. And so we're going to share a little bit about each one of them. Now, if these video boxes, picture boxes from Zoom are in the way, you can move them around the screen. But in just a moment, after I share with you about our awesome greens, I would like you to put powder or caps in the comment section to let us know which one you prefer. Now, you know, we all know you can live a month without food. You can actually go a week without water. I wouldn't want to, but you can. But you cannot go 6 minutes without oxygen. And where does oxygen come from? Oxygen comes from the chlorophyll that's found in green plants from raw green food. So our most important product, hands down, are these products right here, our greens powder and our greens capsules. And I'm going to have some of our guests talk about these in just a moment. And and maybe you can go get the dog. There we go. Good thing the husband's here. He can help with the dog. The dog likes to come to the office with us. So, all right. So, yeah. So, in our greens powder and in our green capsules that we have, you can get them in either, but it's all raw greens, which helps put your body back in balance from the other foods that we all eat all day. And what do I mean when I say raw? Well, if anything is cooked or processed over 105 degrees, it's no longer raw. Raw is so important because it carries the enzymes you need and the life you need to keep the vitality in your body. So in these capsules and in this powder, it's not just veggies, it's also wheat, barley, and oat grass, and the juice of those grasses that are in here. And what makes them different than any other greens is how good it tastes. See, what I think people are looking for is something that's simple, cost effective, and tastes good. And let me tell you, our powdered greens taste delicious. One scoop of the powdered greens equals 4 capsules of the cap greens. Now, the powdered greens are sweetened with some organic fruits that are low on the glycemic index, so there is no sugars in there. But for the purist that wants to go completely pure, like the way the grass would taste off the lawnmower, the purest is in the green cap. So you can get them in that form also. So who do I have on our panelist line that would like to comment on the greens and share a little bit more about why our greens are so unique and how awesome they are? And it looks like we have Cooper on here. Cooper is from California and he is a nutritionist and looks like he is getting ready to share with us. Cooper?
Yeah, thank you, Nadine. First of all, I just want to say I'm blessed and honored to be here. Thank you. I'm very excited to be on this call. I love talking about nutrition. My background is in nutrition. I go to school for it. So when I found out about these greens, I feel like I've tried everything: kale, broccoli, spinach, trying cooking them. They don't really smell good when you cook. Tasting them or trying to eat them. It's hard to eat just regular greens. So I needed something that tastes amazing. And you're right. These greens powders taste so good. They're sweetened, they're natural. And then just being a soccer player with my athletic performance, I needed something to get all my vitamins and minerals. And this just helps me stay at my peak performance all year around. They taste great. I get a lot of energy. They're soy free, dairy free, non-GMO. They're just so clean that I love taking them every single day, multiple times a day. So thank you for letting me share.
Thank you so much, Cooper, for sharing with us. See, as he said, when you feed your body the right things like these greens, that's what helps keep your body in a state of health and vitality. But it also, by taking these greens, protects your body from the wrong things. As grandma always says, you can never get too many greens. They are the life source of your body. And if you're going to do the crime, you might as well do the time, as Dr. Cohn says. So go ahead and take extra greens as needed. We do always suggest that you follow what's on the label, but you're the judge and monitor of your own body, and always consult with your doctor with anything, of course. So at this time, before we move on to our next product, I want to let you know, if you are on here and you have never tried some of our Life by Secret products, please send your address, your physical address, just message it to the person who invited you on here, and they are going to send you an experience of some free products of a full-size serving. So definitely get all they need is your address. That's all they need, and the person who invited you. So awesome. Well, moving on to our next product. This is so cool, man. The world did not need another protein. So why did we develop another protein? Well, for those same simple reasons. We wanted something simple and easy to use. We wanted something cost effective, and we wanted something that tasted good. So in the comments or section, make sure you put down if you are a vanilla person or a chocolate person. Chocolate or vanilla. These are so awesome, you guys. You can mix them just with water if you want. It is the shake that tastes like cake. It is so yummy. Now I can tell you, besides the amazing taste, I can tell you, uh, I have so many times in my busy life that, you think, do I go through the drive-through? Well, no, I really don't do that, but I used to. But I can tell you, mixing a quick shake is faster than any drive-through food. It is the fastest, best choice in um, in fast food, right? So some people don't want to shake in the morning. Well, one thing that you can do is use it like pancake powder and make shake cakes, right? Mix it up with an egg and there you go. So again, what makes our product different? Well, it has the complete amino acid profile in it. It's easy to absorb, 22 grams of protein. Again, non-GMO, organic, plant-based, vegan, whole food, gluten, dairy, and sugar-free, soy nut, and nightshade-free. I bet you haven't heard that one in a long time. Kosher. And guys, all of our products are Informed Sports certified. So which one of our panelists on the line can share with our friends, what does Informed Sports certified mean? Can anyone share?
I would love to share again if that's okay.
Yes, I would love it. Thanks, Cooper. Come on.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So as a athlete, college athlete, you got to get tested a lot just to make sure that everything that you're doing is clean, like no performing enhancing drugs or anything. So everything gets tested. So in terms of this Informed Sport, this will pass every test every time, any college, any professional level. This is 100% clean and safe to consume for your sport while you're training. So it passes as a test.
That is awesome. That is so awesome. There are hundreds of things that pro athletes are banned from, but not any of our products. So we are so proud to have the Informed Sports certification. And the base of this, even though it's 22 grams of protein and only 120 calories a serving, there's only 4 grams of carbs. So if you're being carb conscious, this is absolutely the way to go. And the carbs are made of sprouted ancient grains. And why would sprouted ancient grains be important? Because sprouted grains are higher in several nutrients, including protein and fiber and vitamin C and a whole bunch of stuff that makes it way easier to digest. So awesome. So before we go on to our next product, we want to remind you that if you are on here and you have never had a taste of the Life by Secret products, please go in your messenger or text your friend who invited you on here. All you need to do is give them your address. They will not show up at your house, but they will drop ship in the mail some free full serving experiences for you to try. So don't miss out on that. Awesome. So guys, here's a protein comparison chart. Like I said, the last thing we need in this world is another protein. But when you look at how our protein with Life by Secret holds up to many of the other popular brands, and yes, screenshot this page if you want. We are proud to be able to pass this comparison chart. So wonderful. All right, so our next product that is coming up is absolutely the game changer in this field of nutritional science. And I'm mostly going to have Dr. Sabrina Dorsey, who's on here as a panelist, share about it. Before that, I just want to share very briefly that, this is the first company in history that has a product that of molecular hydrogen that you can ingest. And the health benefits of molecular hydrogen, they're relatively new to the world until recently. See, molecular hydrogen used to only be available like in an effervescent drop tablet that you had to put in water. Sometimes it would smell bad and you have to drink it fast before the hydrogen dissipates. Here, you can have it instantly. It starts releasing in your mouth and then finishes releasing in your gut. And so we call this an impact product because you feel the benefits of this right away. You just feel better. Some people say, oh, I have aches and discomforts in different areas, and then I take this and then I don't. You know, what does it help you do? It helps you recover. What do you need to recover from? Well, from whatever area of your body is asking for it. So what is molecular hydrogen and why is it so important? Well, it is the most powerful antioxidant that we've ever seen. It goes right to where it's needed in the body. It's selective. You know, we use it to recover from health. It helps athletes with soreness from lactic acid after exercise. Also, it helps athletes with better performance. There's over 40 different uses, and you can find out even more at molecularhydrogen.com. But at this point, I would like to ask if Dr. Sabrina Dorsey could share just a little bit more about our recovering molecular hydrogen.
Nadine, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
There's like a really, I don't know if I'm the only one hearing it, but there's a really, really loud noise. Like it sounds like a mic is rubbing. So you can't hear anything that you were saying earlier. You couldn't hear much of it, unless it was just me.
Okay. All right. Is that a little bit better?
No, I don't think it was.
No, that was actually worse. Okay.
Is
It
that
was like
better?
wind blowing. It almost sounded like wind blowing.
Okay. Is this
Much
better now?
Yeah, it's perfect. But a minute ago, it was just like.
Oh, okay. Okay. All righty. So, you know, did you hear that this is an impact product, which means that you feel the benefits right away?
We could hear all the words. It was just very difficult. You had that sound behind you. That's all.
Ah, gotcha. I may have remedied that problem over there. But at this point, I know we have Dr. Sabrina Dorsey on the line, and she is an expert at sharing why molecular hydrogen is so important. So, Dr. Dorsey, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Wonderful.
Yes. So molecular hydrogen, as you can find online, especially by the Molecular Hydrogen Institute, it's an anti-inflammatory, an antioxidant. As Nadine mentioned, it's also alkalizing, and it helps reduce the lactic acid during exercise. And it also helps in cognitive performance in the elderly. Those are the studies done on molecular hydrogen. Now, recovery contains molecular hydrogen so that we can envision that it would help us in those ways too. And we're not making claims. Let me emphasize that. We're not making claims, but we do have testimonies that molecular hydrogen is effective in those with diabetes in reducing their hemoglobin A1C. I've seen it in my little clinic in multiple clients, and that is not a claim. It's just a testimony.
So you're just stating that it supports the body in that process.
Yes, it supports the body in many different organ systems, okay? Not, many different organ systems, because what it does, it goes right to the subcellular level where your energy organelles are, like the mitochondria. And when the mitochondria is damaged, then that cascades. And so if your subcellular organelles don't work, your cells don't work, your tissues don't work properly, and your organs don't work properly. But when you repair those, then you get the opposite cascade. Nice. And that's what I have to say about that.
Very well put. So I think what she's saying is it really helps you catch up from your damage that you've done to your body over the years, because it's such a powerful antioxidant. And, molecular hydrogen, it helps mitigate or diminish two of the biggest free radicals that affect our age and that affect aging in our body, right? So that's peroxynitrate, and that's also hydroxyl radicals, and those are not good for anybody. So over the next few years, I believe that we'll see molecular hydrogen and recovery with HydroFX, a household name. It has over 40 uses, but who else is on here that wants to share a story about recovery?
I would love to. Maria Lupita here. This is one of my favorites, and I share this with you because I'm 48, and after I think last year during the pandemic in April, I chose to start running at 48 and running outside in regularly. And one of the things that I love is that when I first started running, my knee would hurt and my hip would hurt. And once I started taking this, and I'm really blessed and whatever else you want to call me, is that Dr. Cohn is here in Orange County. So I was able to go and see him. So one of the things that I love is that I can take the right amount for me, for my body, to be able to run every day or however often I choose to run, because sometimes I don't do it every day. But when I take this before and after my run, my body's not achy. And this is to me, if you're older, this is a big deal, because I talk to I'm in groups with other people who are also runners, hips and knees and all sorts of stuff that that they start having issues. Discomfort, I think that's the word, discomfort. Oh shoot, my light just went out. It starts having discomfort. So it's, for me, it's been a lifesaver, because I don't want to not run because of discomfort. So thank you for letting me share.
Nice. That's a great story. I imagine many people could resonate with you out there. Thank you for sharing, Maria. We appreciate that. Who else on here has an amazing recovery story?
I do. Maria had asked me to share earlier.
Sure. We love it.
I have a condition that's called benign tremors or essential tremors or a whole lot of other things, but it's basically where my hands shake, almost like I have Parkinson's, only it's not Parkinson's. It's not related to any specific disease. The medical community doesn't know what causes it or how to fix it, and they suggest all kinds of different prescriptions to try. And I tried a bunch of them and they did not help. Recovery has not solved the problem, but so much resolved the problem that I can function normally. Used to be that I couldn't keep any food on a fork unless it was something I could literally stab. I couldn't drink liquids because my hands would shake, kind of like that. And as long as I take the recovery, I can do this.
Mm.
Wow.
Wow.
And you may be able to still see a little bit of the tremor, but
Yeah.
I'm not spilling stuff in my lap anymore. The other big change for me is about inflammation. Like Dr. Dorsey was saying, I'm 66 and I had already started weeding my garden by bending over at the waist and giving everybody a great shot of my backside. And now I can crouch down like a normal person and pull the weeds out and stand
That's
up without being
It's
in
remarkable.
incredible
Yeah.
pain. So
That's awesome.
I suspect that my tremors had something to do with inflammation somewhere, but it's been an amazing transition. And the other thing, I know we moved on from nutrition, but I just got back from an annual exam and my blood test was perfect. My blood pressure was perfect.
The doctor is shocked.
The doctor discontinued the meds that I was taking for high blood pressure. And it's just been quite a ride, an excellent, a really wonderful ride. So the secret products have been a huge change in the quality of my health.
That is a great story. Great
Yes,
story. Again,
it
we
is.
are not making any claims. And if it helped somebody with one thing, does not mean it's going to help another with another thing. This is just his personal story, and we celebrate with you. That is
Yeah.
awesome. Okay. Nicole Uliana, I know you are on here with a story.
I am. When I started with Secret and the Life by Secret products, I started with the greens and the recovery. Well, along with my shakes. I'm kind of love it all. But before that, I'd had a lot of issues resulting from a tick bite way back in 2006 that had me pretty much on tons of these. And now, due to these products, taking the greens in recovery, my energy issues are solved. My discomfort is solved. I was able to get off narcotics and get rid of 3 of those. So that's my story.
Awesome. Awesome. And again, these products do not cure, they do not heal, but they support the body so that the body is strengthened so that the body may heal itself. So just wanted to clarify that, don't want to get in trouble with anyone here. So wonderful. And that's important. We need to be protective about what we say. So wonderful. Is there anyone else on here that had a recovery story? Okay. I usually hear something about someone's knees and now
It's not like remarkable, but I will tell you what, I was going to talk earlier about how I've been losing like 15 pounds and it's coming off more because of the shakes and the greens, but the recovery and the boost at night, I am actually waking up. I never had problems sleeping, but I'm waking up where I'm not stiff anymore. It used to be my hands, it would take almost half an hour for me to work through it. I don't have that problem anymore. So I can only attest it to the fact I'm taking the recovery and the boost.
That is great to hear. Now we want to let everyone know who is viewing this, who is watching this, that if you would like to have an experience of trying some of these products for free, all you have to do is text or Facebook message or however, contact the friend who invited you on here, and they will send you a free gift, a free experience of a full-size serving of these products so that you can just see how it feels for you. How awesome is that? Awesome. Well, great. So our next product we want to share is called Hydro FX. Now, this is also a hydrogen product like the recovery with Hydro FX, right? It has it in there. The main purpose of Hydro FX is to protect the body. So you have 2 different sides of hydrogen. The molecular hydrogen is fast acting in the recovery FX, right? But the Hydro FX here in this bottle is a negative hydrogen ion, which is long lasting throughout the day. Both have fantastic antioxidant properties, but they just come from 2 different sides and meet in the middle. So if you want a burst of energy, or I didn't mean to say that. So if you want a burst of molecular hydrogen, yes, quick acting, it's an impact product. You'll feel it right away. Take the recovery. If you want long lasting, take Hydro FX. If you do like I do, you take both because I want the, greatest impact from both. Now the recovery is magnesium based. It's a very special magnesium base it's unique to a proprietary blend that only our company has. So that's why you're not going to find it anywhere else. The Hydro FX though is calcium based from coral calcium. And, again, 2 different roads. If you want the maximum benefit, try both. Dr. Sabrina, is there something you may want to add about the Hydro FX for us?
I think that it adds to what the recovery does, so that individuals taking either or both would have a sustained effect. I don't have any other information.
So that was great. That's always good to hear from you, though. That's great. So wonderful. So we're going to move right on to our next product, which is super popular. It is called our Booster. And our Booster is a special mineral blend of specific carbonate and bicarbonate minerals that helps your body to buffer acid. Our body robs from other areas of the body when it's trying to re-alkalinize, when it's trying to reset itself, if you're not eating those live green foods all the time, right? So what happens is, your body will always be at an alkaline level, otherwise you'd be dead, right? But if you're not naturally bringing it to an alkaline level through your raw greens, then like I said, it's robbing from other parts of your body, and yeah, just it's robbing from other parts of your body to maintain that alkalinity. And like if you eat that pizza, if you eat that food that takes you out of a nice balance there, this helps you reset. But even stress is even a greater acidifier than food. So even just with basic stress, even if you eat great, you've still got to realkalinize your body. So you want to take it before you go to bed. You'll get the best night's sleep most of the time, right? We hear this often. So it's a crowd favorite to really help people to sleep. It moves your body from sympathetic overload to a parasympathetic calm where we can relax and get into healing mode. It's like a dimmer switch that helps calm down your body and reset it instead of having the lights on bright. It buffers acidic food, which is why college kids gave it the name of hangover helper, because they were drinking a lot of certain substances that we don't promote here. We're a health and wellness company, but let's face it, people drink a lot, right? Some people can drink a lot. And so they have amazing stories about waking up the next morning and not having the effects. So it does help calm your body so you can feel rejuvenated. So who is on here that can share an amazing booster testimonial with us?
I'll be
I'll
happy.
share.
Go ahead, Jackie. I'll go after you.
Okay, yes. So I absolutely love Booster. I keep it on my nightstand beside my bed. And I used to get up, I'm of a certain age now, so I don't necessarily sleep all the way through. And I would wake up in the middle of the night and couldn't go back to sleep. And I'm wide awake, but I don't want to do anything. And so, but now since I have Booster, even if I wake up to go use the restroom, I come right back and go right back to sleep. And I love what you're saying. It is kind of like a dimmer switch. My body starts to relax once I take the pills. And then in the morning when I wake up, I feel absolutely amazing. I mean, I really do feel like I've had the best night's sleep. So I absolutely love Booster. I love all the products, but Booster is one of my favorites, one of my top favorites for sure.
Yes. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Maria, did you have a story?
Yes, very similar. And sleep for me has almost always been an issue. So for me, having Booster for sleeping has been critical, because I take other things to help me sleep. But it's like Jackie, I have not been able to just sleep soundly through the night. So Booster has been able to help me to stay asleep. And if I happen to wake up once at night, then I'm able to go right back to sleep. And that's magical, because if you ask, according to me and according to some other experts, the health and wellness, it's really based on the amount of sleep. So for me, sleep is really, really critical. So Booster, it's a must.
Yeah.
And someone is asking, they're saying, is there a sleep aid in here?
It's the combination. I don't know anything. All I know is that if you put it in your system, if you try it, it's going to work. So I can't tell you all the things that make it magical, but I've tried everything else that was a sleep aid, and they didn't do what it was the sleep aid supposed to do. But this one, because it was created by a mastermind, then it just works like magic.
Right. Yeah, there is no sleep aids. Oh, go ahead, Dr. Serena.
It's clean and it's safe, and you get a money back guarantee.
There you go. So you either get your sleep back or you get your money back, right?
But the point is, it's clean and safe. There's no chemicals, no artificial anything.
Right. It is.
And I have to also agree with Jackie and Maria. I had a problem sleeping too. Wake up 2 o'clock in the morning, couldn't go back to sleep. Wow. But now, just like they both mentioned, the same thing. It's great for, helping you get a restful night's sleep.
Yeah, well, I have a funny story. My son came to my door one morning, and him and his friends had a little bit too much celebration the night before, and he's like, "Mom, I got to get more of those boosters. We all woke up feeling great and I need 6 more bottles for my friends. And I'm like, wow, okay. So again, there is no sleep aids in them. It is a proprietary mineral and herbal formula, marshmallow root, fennel, and different things that help support restful sleep. Again, if you give the body the support it needs, then the body on its own can heal itself. How cool is that? So before we move
Nadine,
on,
I'd like to share,
yeah,
if you don't mind.
please.
If you don't mind, thank you for letting me share this. Because I have to agree with the doctor and Maria. And, I've had problems sleeping for many years, and I wake up during the night, have to go to the bathroom, and can't get back to sleep. And it's been a real issue for me. And since I've been taking this booster, what I've noticed is I'm able to fall asleep, like actually get sleepy to fall asleep, and I'm able to sleep longer, a period of time when I'm sleeping. And I've tried so many things, natural things, over-the-counter things, prescription medications. And so what I love about it, it's natural and it works. It helps me to sleep.
That is wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. I cannot see who that was here. Who was that speaking?
That was Danielle New Church.
Danielle. Oh, wonderful. It's not showing up on my screen. Danielle, thank you for sharing. That means a lot. Thank you very much. So before we move on to our next product, and believe it or not, we're almost through, but before we move on to our next product, we want to remind you that if you would like a free full serving experience of these products, please just send your address, Facebook Messenger it or text, whatever you got to do. Just give your friend your address who invited you on here, and they will send you a free full size serving experience of these products so you can try it for yourself. So awesome. So Dr. Cohn said, listen, there's too much going on. We're too busy in this world. We need to have our health and make it simple. So he formed the Health Made Simple program, where in the morning, all you do is have your shake and greens for breakfast. In the afternoon, take your molecular hydrogen. And in the evening, the suggested on the bottle says take 4 booster before you go to bed. And that's Health Made Simple, and the vitality and the stories that people have just from doing Health Made Simple has absolutely, it would be hours to share all the stories on here. So that's how simple it is. But now there's one other addition. Some people wanted to experience weight loss, and honestly, we don't have weight loss, but we do have a weight management system, because when your body gets healthier, you naturally will, well, let's just face it, being overweight is not healthy. If you are healthy, are you overweight? No. So if you're looking for weight management, it's the Health Made Simple program with one additional item, and it's called Curb. And Curb is exactly what it says. It curbs your appetite from the sugars and salts that your body is craving from maybe your blood glucose dropping. And Dr. Sabrina can comment more on this, but it does help curb the cravings. It has all natural, again, everything's all natural and vegan, Garcinia cambogia, and lots of great supportive nutrients in here for your blood glucose level. But Dr. Sabrina, can you comment a little bit more on what Curb does?
I think that you covered it pretty well, Nadine. I have nothing else to say.
Okay. All right. Well, there is a thermogenic. Can you share with everybody what thermogenic would mean?
That means that it burns fat.
Oh, okay. Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
Metabolism, thermogenic. Yeah.
That's just like a fancy word for let's burn some fat. So again, it promotes and supports your body to naturally be in a state to burn fat. So that's wonderful. So here's some success stories of some before and afters that we love to share. But I tell you what, we have a group of people, and some of them are on here right now, that get so excited about the Weight Loss Made Simple program. It's called the 10-day reset. And I would love to see if we have any of our 10-day resetters on here. Oh, there's some. And can you share with us about what it does? Just talk to us about it.
Well, for me, that's unfortunately me up there with the phone in my hand taking the picture. It has been amazing for me. I have truly enjoyed the 10-day reset. Up to this day, I started this product back in November, and I've done, like, I think this is my second 10-day reset, or going into my third 10-day reset. We just finished one, and we're getting ready to start another one on the 30th. And first of all, it gets me focused on being healthy. It gets me focused on being healthy and focused on eating right. And it's been fun, because what we've been able to do is, take our shakes. I take a shake in the morning, have 2 shakes a day. And then you're supposed to eat every 3 hours. And in between there, you have snacks, healthy snacks. And then you have one meal at the end of the day. And so that's what we've been doing. But what we also haven't done is incorporated exercise. I lead an exercise class every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 6:45 a.m. And so if you're an early riser, come join once you order your 10-day reset, and you can join us. And to date, I've lost 18 pounds, and I've been able to.
Oh.
I'm not finished yet. And so this is encouraging for me, because I'm getting ready for my bikini, for this, when I travel. So this has been fun. And the other thing is, it's been a way to, when I leave the workout in the morning, some mornings I don't feel like getting up, but every time I pop up, I know those ladies are waiting. It empowers me, it inspires me, and it makes me want to go more. And then, of course, I'm ready for the day. I'm ready to conquer the day. I take my recovery before the workout, and I take my recovery after the workout, and I'm like flying the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Nice.
Allow me to share.
Wow. Wow. Is Arlene on here?
Yes, I am.
Oh, wonderful. You're going to be the counterpart of this.
Yeah, Jackie's right. What I did is I started out with a 10-day reset, and it worked so well that we turned it into a 30-day reset, and then we made it a 60-day reset. So I am not necessarily losing pounds, but because I'm doing everything as far as the shakes and the greens and the recovery, what's happening for me is I'm losing inches, and I'm recovering from knee surgery. So I needed to rebuild my strength in my knees so that I could get back to full functionality. So now, because I'm doing the 10-day reset as a regular routine, a regular standard part of my days, 3 days a week, I find that I'm right on it. I'm consistent at taking the recovery before I work out. I drink my shake after I work out. I make sure that I do everything right on those days. And what it's doing is helping me lose inches. So I was handling the pandemic pounds and weight gain from being hurt and not being able to be physical. And I had gotten up to a size 15 in pants. But now I can say that I am losing inches, and now I'm getting back into my size 12s and just from my size 10.
Great.
Nice. Wow. So, and you do the 10-day reset exercise on Zoom from everyone's homes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right?
Correct. 7 a.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, just for 30 minutes, starting at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to get involved in turning on their Zoom in their own living room and join you ladies any day, Monday through Friday, what would they do? Message you or on how to get on that?
All they have to do is hop on the Zoom. We usually try and put notifications in our groups, but what I can do is I can put the link for the information for ours on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Just click the link and hop on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday. You're welcome to come.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So if you're looking for that link or wondering what group she's talking about, all you have to do is Facebook message Arlene Hughes or just Facebook message or Jackie Brown, and just get with the person who invited you on here, and they'll lead you to them to help you find them so that you too can participate from your own living room too. How much fun. Y'all are creating community in a beautiful way.
Yes. And Nadine, I wanted to say that my Tuesday, Thursday is only 20 minutes, but it's a power pack 20 minutes because I know you guys want to get your workout in and get going. We're in and out 20 minutes, but it's fun. Okay.
So I have heard.
Keyword power packed.
That's what I heard. Wonderful.
Can I say one thing?
Yes, please.
The plan that was put together, the eating plan, is really a great eating plan. The foods that are included and the foods that shouldn't be, including nightshades. Nightshades can cause inflammation. And if you eliminate those, then you're better off. I know for me, tomatoes, no, they cause inflammation. And the fact that you eat every 3 hours or so also keeps your blood sugar from spiking and dipping. It keeps it constant, which is another good thing. So, I mean, the overall, the exercise, the foods, the plan, and the commitment are all, it's a one big, beautiful package.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Well, thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Well, we're going to move on to our next product. And before we move on to our next product, I did want to share, just briefly about my background. I am an integrative behavioral health clinician. I also graduated from Integrative Institute of Integrative Nutrition in New York City, and also an Amen University brain health coach. So one thing I really learned in all the years that I've studied about nutrition and health and wellness is about enzymes. And this brings us to our next product, how important enzymes are. And again, anything cooked or processed over 105 degrees kills the enzymes. And those enzymes are important because when you're eating food, you have to have those enzymes to help break down and digest those foods for you. So what happens if you're eating foods that don't have live enzymes anymore? Well, you can get a little stopped up, you know what I mean? You could get full of you know what, and full of poop. And the other thing that can happen is it still has to have enzymes to break down, and it's robbing from the enzyme bank in your body, which it puts stress on your body. However, there are an amazing all-in-one digest tab that we have, and this is a full spectrum enzyme. It has everything you need in it to help support digestion for proteins, carbohydrates, fats, fibers, dairy, soy, again, non-GMO, gluten-free. It is vegan. Everything we have is vegan. So many digestive enzyme products have something in it called hydrochloric acid. And the problem, and it's not a vegan source. So we do not have hydrochloric acid in our digestive enzyme product. So you can pretty much open the capsule and eat it straight and you're going to be fine. If there's a digestion product with hydrochloric acid in it, it will like eat through your teeth, like if you broke it open and touch. So ours is so safe and vegan, which is really, really awesome. It supports healthy digestion, and it's just so nice to have the full spectrum of enzymes. Does anyone have any testimonials about DigestX or any comments?
I can say one thing about when you're eating properly and you're eating all those wonderful dark greens and some of this, it's just naturally your body tends to get gassy, and this does take care of that for you. So you can actually start to eat healthy and not feel bloated or any of that, because this does take, I don't know how it works. I don't care. I know it's clean. I know it's good for me. And I know that it's 100% guaranteed. So if it's not working for you, you can always get your money back, but it's working for me.
Awesome. Wonderful. Well, we only have 2 products left. And before I move on to my next one, I want to remind you that we would like to give you a free gift. If you would like to experience some of these Life by Secret products, a full-size serving for free, then all you have to do is give your friend who invited you on here your address, your physical address, and they won't come to your house or bother you. They will just drop ship it in the mail to you and for free. And you'll get to try this. So man, what a great way to try it, right? One thing I do want to say is if you do purchase any of these products, they are 100% 30-day money back guarantee. So you either get your health back or you get your money back. No questions asked. So that's good to know. So now I want to move into our Immunix product. Immunix, that like the cliche says, the best offense is a good defense, right? If you have a good guard at the gate, then the chances of any bad stuff coming in or affecting you are lessened, right? So when I have some clients that would come here and I would encourage them, hey, you know, the best protection to support your immune system is, oh, get you some zinc, elderberry. There's like 9 different things I'd tell them, you know, some astragalus, some this, some mushrooms. Well, what's beautiful about this product is all of those ingredients are included in that one Immunix capsule, which is great. It takes all of the Ayurvedic immune supports, combines them with traditional Chinese immune supports, and then a proprietary blend of herbs and minerals and mushrooms, and it just delivers. It also has an Opti Zinc, which is a patented form of zinc that gives you the best bioavailability. That means the best absorption of zinc faster than any other zinc. So, so does anyone have any comments or testimonials they'd like to share about Immunix?
I would love to share mine. I tend, Maria Lupita again, I tend to sometimes, I'm not going to claim this for myself, but sometimes my lip gets something that other people get with a thing. So one of the things that because when you have, when your body is not functioning correctly, it shows up on your, you know, with something on your lip or somewhere else. So with that, one of the things that I found out is that if I take the right dosage of this and the right dosage of this 4 times a day, it made them go away. And that for me was, you know, because I have very big lips, and if I have something big on the front of my lip, it's not pretty. And I'm always speaking on, you know, I'm often speaking and things like that. So for me, that this too, I mean, along with everything that you just said, Nadine, it is really, really remarkable to have these in, you know, to always have extra. So thank you for letting me share.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. That is awesome. And these days and times, to have a strong, supported immune system is more important than ever. So awesome. It helps our bodies keep the bad guys out. So wonderful. So I'm going to move on to our very last product. And before I move on to our last product, I just want to remind you, if you'd like to try any of these products, just message your address to the person who invited you on here, and they are going to send you a free experience of this product. And I can promise you that this last product right here is definitely included in a full-size serving of that free gift package. Wow. I mean, and we haven't heard a lot in the past couple minutes from our nutritionist on here, but I bet he could definitely comment on the epidemic problem that we're having nowadays, especially in America with these energy drinks. Cooper, are you with us?
Yeah, I am, Nadine. Yes, and I'd love to comment. So yeah, as a college student, I'm staying up late, just trying to, you know, finish all my projects, homework, and I find myself always needing energy, whether it's coffee. A lot of people are drinking a lot of energy drinks. I won't say their names, but I just noticed that I'm looking for the cleanest form of energy product out there, and a lot of the other ones you find in the market, they're loaded with a lot of fake processed contents in those drinks. So what I love about this energy, it is so clean. I get like, there's no crash feeling. Everything is organic. It's super clean. It's vegan. What else I love about it is it has antioxidants in it, which a lot of energy drinks out there on the market you can't find with antioxidants. And I'm just trying to keep my body at a very healthy state, and I need the antioxidants. So since I already take energy products, I love to have these energy sticks. I usually take 2, and I love them. I take them before a workout or before I need a long night of study, and I take it. They're so clean. I love it. Give me a lot of energy. And yeah, I love sharing these products. They're so healthy and clean with my friends and family. So yeah, thank you for letting me share again. Thank you, Nadine.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. And like he said, it's organic, vegan energy. There's no sugar in it. It, you know what, it's very lightly sweetened with is it monk fruit? Like right here in front of me. Yes, monk fruit and yeah, monk fruit and yeah, and ginseng. And so what you're gonna get is, you know, I used to I no longer drink coffee. I no longer feel the need for some of those harmful drinks that he was talking about that are bad for you. And our young people, they're just destroying their bodies with some of these harmful drinks out there. So to have a clean, organic, consistent energy fuel source is amazing. So let's take a little peek at exactly what's in it. Awesome. Well, that made me want to drink my energy. So all you do is take the little sachet and you put the little sachet in your bottle and mix it up. Our company talked about having it in cans and just selling it that way. But as our company is very health conscious and environmentally conscious, they thought, you know what, let's just provide it in the sachets and people can mix it with the liquid of their choice, whether they put it in their alkalinized water, whether they put it in their shakes and greens, or any other beverage that they may care to put it into. They can. So it gives you a little bit more freedom with that. So guys, with that being said, here is all of our product line that we offer to help alkalinize your body and strengthen your host so that you can have more energy and vitality and support your body to do the healing that it would do on its own. So before we go off, I want to ask if there's anyone else on our panelists here that would like to share something.
Yes, I was hoping that you would ask. I would love, you know, because we talked about weight loss or releasing weight, and some people may not need to lose weight. And I would love for Cooper to share his story because, you know, he's Mr. Fitness guy, he's Mr. Soccer man and all this other things. So Cooper, would you mind sharing your story about your challenge?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, so I had participated in a 90-day challenge, and my goal wasn't to lose weight. It was more to build lean muscle. And I know that in order to do that, I would have to have a lot of protein. And before I found these secret shakes, I'd be consuming shakes that had like whey in it. And for me, if I have a lot of whey, it upsets my stomach. So having found these shakes with no whey, plant-based, it would allow me to get 22 grams of protein per 2 scoops, and everything's super clean and healthy. So as I needed to build more muscle, I would take more shakes. So I ended up having like 6 scoops a day, and I ended up building a lot of lean muscle, about like 7 pounds over the 60 days of lean muscle while reducing my body fat, about like, I think it was 3% in total. And to me, it just completely changed my body composition. I feel a lot healthier. I feel like I'm more athletic. I'm more in shape. I've built more lean muscle. I just have more energy throughout the day. So I just can't thank these products enough. They're guilt-free chocolate. I've never had guilt-free chocolate in my life. So I get out as much of these chocolate shakes and I don't feel bad about it. So I love them. I'll continue to use them. I'm definitely going to have these for life, and I just can't thank them enough.
Wow,
Thank you.
what a great story.
Yeah, that
There's
is
a lot of people who needed to hear
fantastic.
that, I'm sure. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Say,
Is there anyone
Nadine,
else? Yes.
I just wanted to give people a tip. I don't know if it's common knowledge, but the soft drink industry and the energy drink industry use synthetic caffeine in all of their products. And if you want to easily differentiate our product versus theirs, Google synthetic caffeine online, and you'll find out that the process starts with ammonia in some places or urea in other places. Most of it comes from under supervised laboratories in China. And that's the reason why we don't have the jitters and the crash, is that when you have plant-based caffeine that has other phenols in it that slow the absorption rate, and the synthetic caffeine doesn't do that. So it just slams you right against the wall and does all that stuff. But it's like a 7 or 8 chemical process to get to caffeine from ammonia, and it's pretty disgusting. And it might really change the way people see
Wow.
our drink.
Wow.
Not to mention all of the awful stuff about artificial sweeteners and artificial flavors, which we don't have. So it's a pretty unique product,
Wow.
and people ought to be able to share that.
That is excellent information. Thank you for sharing that with us, Mike.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who wanted to comment or share before we end this up for the evening? Okay, well, with that being said, I again want to invite you to try some of these products for free. If you simply send your physical address to the person who invited you to see this information, they will drop ship in the mail, COVID friendly, right? No touch, no contact, right? They will drop ship in the mail as an assortment of these products, a full serving size for you to try for free. So don't miss out on that. Take advantage of some free product. And with that being said, we wish great health and wellness to all. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you guys with us tonight.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Nadine.
Thanks, Nadine. Have a good
Thank you.
evening, everyone. So
Bye,
have-
Thank you, Nadine.
That was very
Have a good
good.
night.